I've been playing darts for more years than I care to count, so I was surprised when a friend introduced me to a game that I had never played before, despite the fact it has apparently been around for a long time. The game combines darts with the traditional game of tic-tac-toe, also known as noughts and crosses, which is typically played on paper. Begin by marking the scoreboard with 3 tic-tac-toe grids, something like this. To win the game, you must get a tic-tac-toe by placing 3 X's or 3 zeros in a row, either vertically, horizontally or diagonally on the board on the right. Decide who will throw first by corking, tossing a coin, or whatever method you prefer. So let's assume you win the cork, so you will be placing X's and I will be placing zeros. Each of the 9 segments of the tic-tac-toe board are represented by a number on the dartboard. I've written the numbers faintly in their corresponding segments to make it easier to follow along in this video. You don't actually have to write the numbers on your scoreboard when you're playing, although of course you may do so if you find it makes life easier. As you can now see, the top 3 sections correspond to 12, 20 and 18. The 3 sections of the middle row correspond to 11, bullseye and 6, and the bottom 3 correspond to 7, 3 and 2. To place a mark on a section on the tic-tac-toe board, a player must first score 3 of the number that corresponds to that section. So let's throw a game to demonstrate how the board is marked. You won the cork, so you throw first. You hit 20, 20 and 18. You mark 2 stripes on the 20 section of your scoreboard on the left, and a single stripe on the 18. Mark in much the same way that you would mark numbers when playing cricket. You don't have 3 of anything, so you cannot yet place a mark on the tic-tac-toe board. So now it's my turn. I hit 5, 20 and double bull. The 5 doesn't count for anything, so I get to mark 1 stripe on the 20 and 2 on the bull. Next up, you hit treble 20, 18 and 18. You only needed 120, so the treble was overkill, but nonetheless it closes the 20, and the 2 18s close the 18s. So you can now mark your X in the 2 corresponding squares on the tic-tac-toe board. Now I have to pay attention. I need to get 3 12s to stop you completing a row. I managed to hit the treble 12 with my first dart. I throw at and miss the bull with my next 2 darts, but luckily one lands in the 2. So I mark 3 12s and a 2 on my scoreboard on the left. And I can now place my 0 on the top left corner of the tic-tac-toe board, blocking your potential winning row. It's your turn again. You hit treble 6 and treble 2. That's it. You've won. Congratulations. Hopefully that explains how the game works. Now, obviously it can be a very short game that can be won with a single round of 3 trebles, so you probably want to play best of 3 or best of 5. There are a few ways you could make the game harder. For example, you could increase the number of strikes required from 3 to, say, 9. You could make it a doubles practice game, in which the objective is to hit 3 doubles before you can put a mark on the board. You could even introduce a Shanghai element, whereby you have to hit a single, a double and a treble to claim the corresponding square on the tic-tac-toe board. There are lots of other possibilities too. Pick one that suits your ability level. But if you come up with a variation that you think others will enjoy, let me know about it in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching and shoot well.